It's Sunday and it's basketball once again as we bring you back to the Yokohama International Pool as we've got Yokohama B-CORSAIRS hosting Koshigaya ALPHAS. This is the second of their two-day weekend affair. Thanks for joining us, and these two squads faced each other right here yesterday in Koshigaya. The home squad got surprised by the ALPHAS as Koshigaya won that one by 80-72. So the fans here want to be able to make sure that those in blue will go home happy, not those individuals, because that is the small contingent of Koshigaya ALPHAS fans. As we take a look at the team standings, Yokohama at 5-8, moving further up in the standings. Well, they're still mired at the 8th spot, but they are now tied with the 6th and 7th position with the robots there, as you can see. But now they picked up their third victory as we take a look at exactly what transpired yesterday. Some of the highlights: LJ Peak, one of the leading scorers here for the squad of Koshigaya, together with Tim Suarez. But YOKOHAMA came away with a double-double of 15 points and 11 rebounds. There's Suarez hitting his shot. The Brazilian-American. He couldn't find his range last Wednesday, but yesterday he was on target. Jeff Gibbs handling the basketball a lot, finding an open teammate there. Good numbers for Jeff Gibbs. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 dimes. So actually, all 4 of the imports of Koshigaya really helped out their squad. Tim Suarez had 20 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. Peak had 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Kai Soto, their Asia quota import, also came away with good numbers with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist, though he did not play the entire fourth quarter, which is quite interesting. Let's find out. If he was injured, let's find out if he's going to be fielded in today, if he'll get more minutes. In a losing effort, Damien English had 18 points, 4 rebounds. Takeru Oba had 9 points, but all those 9 points came in the fourth quarter. Kiefer Ravena had 7 points and 4 assists, and Gary Clark, a disappointment yesterday with just 3 points, but he did have 11 boards. As we take a look at the numbers here, dismal shooting from 3-point distance really did them in. 16% is what they had. That's not going to get it done. A scorching 40% shooting, almost 11 out of 28 for Koshigaya, and that helped propel them to victory. They also had 6 more free throws. And so you cannot shoot just 41% from the field, talking about the free throw line, if you want to come away with a victory. As we have the lineup here for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS of Coach Lassie Tuovi. Again, as we mentioned, they're going to have Inglis, Gary Clark, Kiefer Ravena, and YOKOHAMA, together with Kai King as their main individuals. Kai King is number 23 for the B-CORSAIRS. On the other side, when you take a look at the lineup for Coach Ryuzo Anzai, they've got Gibbs, Peak, Suarez, and Kai Soto. The 4 people who we mentioned had a tremendous showing yesterday. Kai Soto doesn't look like he's going to be dressed to play here. He's definitely not in the starting lineup, as we have Gibbs, Peak, and then we have number 7, that's Shun Matsuyama. Number 31, Shuhei Kitagawa. And finally, number 75, Soichiro Inoue. Inoue is 6'7", so he will take the center slot. Let's look down at the lineup that they submitted, talking about the Koshigaya ALPHAS. And unfortunately, there is no Kai Soto. So obviously, he was injured yesterday. That's why they opted not to field him back. And remember, last Wednesday, he was coming off in the fourth quarter. He hardly played because Late in the third, he got an ankle injury. Surprising that he played yesterday. He played quite well with the time that he was given, but maybe he re-injured it or maybe he tweaked it a little bit. We'll see. Kiefer Avena will need to come up with an even better game here today for his squad. Quarterbacking, scoring. He had no rebounds yesterday. He's also a very good rebounding guard. Kiefer hit his stride late. That three actually brought them to within 6. But it's still a 2-possession ball game. And eventually, Kiefer Avena and the home squad will go down with a loss. Can the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS turn things around here today? We will find out. LJ Peak had a good scoring day yesterday, as we talked about. 19 points. And most of those actually came in the second half. Tim Suarez had 20 points, but most of those 20 points came in the first half. So Suarez took control in the first. There's Kai Soto. LJ Peak took over when it mattered most in the final 2 periods. He only had 1 deadlock yesterday, which was at 2. And the Koshigaya ALPHAS actually led from start to finish. They opened up a 2-0 lead at 2-0. They stretched it to 4 at 6-2. They brought it all the way up to 14. That was at 38-24. And they never looked back, winning that one by 8, 80-72. And now we have the hometown squad, the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. There are 3 officials handling proceedings. You got referee Urushima, referee Aoki, and referee Sunakawa. As we take a look at the starters here for the squad of Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, they have Inglis, number 4, number 14, Takeru Oba, who, as we mentioned, had 3 threes in the 4th period. Let's see if he has some momentum from that coming in today. Kenta Morii, number 18. They have number 21, Kotsar, their man in the middle. And they also have a starter from yesterday, Koyasudo, number 30. We're all set for the second of the 2 matchups scheduled for this weekend between these 2 squads. If you're following the B-League only now, they've got a great format. We're in to lessen the travel. What they do is they have both teams facing each other Saturday and then Sunday. It is back-to-back games. And for guys like Kiefer Avena, who played in the PBA for quite a while, it was a difference of having to play back-to-back encounters. But Kiefer said he has now adjusted, and he's hoping to be able to lead his squad to victory here in front of their hometown fans at the Yokohama International Pool. And we are underway. Koshigaya with their first possession. Gibbs inside. Easy layup for 2. Similar to what happened yesterday. Got off to a 2-0 lead. Let's see what adjustments Coach Lassie Tuobi has made from yesterday's affair. Nice bounce pass and getting away for two. Inglis will score. Gary Clark was actually the starter yesterday. Today, it's Inglis. Just like yesterday, we were tied at 2. Gibbs trying to make a case for his teammate, but referees say it's a turnover. First turnover here in this ball game. So Clark will be coming off the bench here today after being a starter yesterday and only finished with 3 points. Quick three, yes! Well, that's what he did late. Takero Oba hitting 3 straight threes in the 4th period to get his squad back in it. Now, first taste of the lead for Yokohama since yesterday. And we are tied at 5. Nice basket there from Kitagawa. Looks like Takero Oba will be less gun shy here today. Sudo looks for his spot, will come up just short. Nice rebound there for Peak. He will push. Sudo there with a foul, just stopping the action, not wanting to give up a quick 2 points. With those kind of fouls, you have to be very careful that you are not called for an unsportsmanlike foul. You've got to be going for the ball. Minute and a half gone. Very quickly here in game number 2 between these two squads. Gibbs will come out, set the pick. Eventually, it lands with him. Almost lost it, eventually does. Good hands from Inglis. Inglis finds the streaker off to the side, and Oba now with a quick 5 points. That is the way you run a fast break. Fill the wings and make the extra pass. Oh, 2-point lead once again here for Yokohama. Gibbs will put up a 3, not necessarily his specialty. Misfires. We go to Inglis. Sudo. Will Inglis attack? He'll kick it out. Open 3, Morii. That rattles out. Long rebound goes to Sudo. Extra pass. Kotsar, his push shot. That was very effective yesterday. That time a little bit too strong. Peak into the heart of the defense. A lot of times, even if there is contact, referees will not call if you go up against 3 defenders. Morii will be called for steps. No, they're going to say he got pushed. We like the pace that Yokohama is trying to have here. They're pushing it at every single opportunity. First personal foul is going to be called there on Matsuyama. Inglis. Door shut in by a double team. Nice heel by Kotsar, but Inglis didn't find him. Here's Kotsar. When he's inside that paint, it's going to be very difficult to stop him. A quick 4-point lead opened up by the hosts. And Koshigaya and Coach Anzai doesn't like it. Back to the action after a quick timeout. Let's see what the Alphas have come up with this set play. Good extra pass. That's a big loss having your big man, your starting center in Kai Soto out. Remember, he's 7'3". And he can create so much havoc, especially defensively. Coach Anzai didn't want to use his coach's challenge there too early. I agree. Murii, hounded by Shike. Shike was a non-factor yesterday. Inglis, short. A lot of his threes yesterday were also short of the mark. They go to Sudo. Sudo, inside, Inglis will misfire. But finally, a foul will be called. Inglis looks at the baseline referee saying, "You didn't see the contact?" Well, there was a foul called, but it was by the trail referee. Well, he got the call nonetheless. So 2 free throws as Tim Suarez checks in. Inglis has really helped out. Coming off the bench yesterday and now strong start as part of the first 5. That's going to increase the lead. Now to 5, possibly 6. He'll make both. It is a 6-point lead. Remember, in yesterday's affair, the B-CORSAIRS never led. They trailed the entire game and eventually losing by 80-72. Now they lead by 6, and here comes Gary Clark. Wanted to make up for yesterday's subpar performance. He did have 11 rebounds though, so he helped out in other departments. But they also need his scoring. Ryoma Hashimoto has also checked in, but unfortunately will not be able to beat the shot clock there. Another tweak here for Coach Lassie is the fact that he is having Kiefer Avena come off the bench today. There's Kiefer on cue. He was a starter yesterday. Today, he spark plug off the bench. Find Inglis, and he'll be fouled there by Shike. Shike was plagued with foul trouble yesterday. Kiefer, 2-man game there with Damian. Gets it to Damian. Up against a triple team. Team Suarez came in, but still, Inglis went against the double team and still scored. He's got 6 points. What transpired here? Looks like they're not counting the basket. They don't. They said there was a violation before that. That's why Inglis was asking for a coach's challenge. Layup will not drop there. Pretty good attack from Hoshikawa. Nets them nothing though. Here's Clark in the open court. Finds the shooter on the wing. Well, Murii was open, but maybe Coach Lassie gives him a high five though. Like that pass. But he was in the heart of the defense. You would have wanted him to take it strong. Still a 6-point lead enjoyed here by the home squad. That has perked up the crowd as well. They're cheering with a lot more zest. Tim Suarez won't get that to drop. Suarez was a force when he played in the NBL in Australia. That's a great pass, moving without the ball once again. Kai King, another player coming off the bench. Kai King was part of the starting 5 yesterday. Suarez will be fouled. It might be number 1 on Clark. That's why he's not happy. Finally, they get it inside as we approach the 4-minute mark of the opening period. Hirotoki Ida has been inserted into that lineup. He did not play yesterday. So a lot of tweets from both these coaches. Great bounce pass. Kiefer Avena will score. There's a lot of movement without the basketball, and that seems to be troubling the defense. Another timeout will be called here by Koshigaya as they now trail by 10. Back to the action. Having to use 2 timeouts was Koshigaya here. Well, there's no use in saving it for the second period if by the time you get to the second period, you're down by such a huge margin. Coming off a timeout, you want to be able to have your squad execute. You want to be able to cut into this 10-point lead, and they came up with another turnover. Looking at the turnover situation, already 5 for Koshigaya, only 1 for the squad of the B-CORSAIRS. Kiefer to find Clark. Clark would be happy to just play decoy because his squad is up. Kai King will score. He's got 4 quick points here off the bench. And that lead is 12. Yokohama means business today. This is not the same squad we witnessed yesterday. Well, they're also taking advantage of the fact that there is no Kai Soto. That's what you got to do. LJ Peak. And beat the buzzer there. Won't. Clark. Not having to force the issue right now. The squad is in a good place. They find Kotsar. Kotsar's push shot drops. He's got 4 points as well. Kotsar is a huge individual at 6'11". Suarez for 3. Rattles that one through. That'll help. That'll help calm them down a little bit. Suarez was on target the entire yesterday, especially in the first two periods. Clark tries to answer a three. No. Peak will bring it down. They look inside. The pass too far. Suarez was saying, I got held. But definitely that pass looked uncatchable. Still an 11-point lead enjoyed here by the B-CORSAIRS. They look like an energized squad today. Not quite sure why as compared to yesterday. They were still playing at home. Right here at the Yokohama International Pool in Saturday's affair. They have more zip to their step here. Not to mention the fact that their shots are falling. They're not relying on the three as much. A lot of movement inside that paint. Inglis. Up and under move. Will overshoot though. He should have used the glass. He would have gotten the basket easily. Jeff Gibbs will come back in. Great contributions from Jeff, who is retiring at the end of the season. Almost a 5-second violation. What a pass at the last minute. Everybody stopped. The defense stopped. Kai Kim kept going. He now has 6 points. Great hands from Kotsar, the big man, showing some mobility. But they won't rush things. Clark has been replaced. Kotsar comes right back in. And with somebody that's 6'11" up against Kenta Morii, who is only 5'10", he had no choice. He had to come up with a foul. And now in the penalty with 1:02 remaining, KOSHIGAYA. Still a 13-point advantage enjoyed here by the home squad. And they're looking for more. Morii is still. That was threading the needle too much. Nice spin. And nice finish that time from Matsuyama. They're getting some badly needed points here to end the period. A lot of coaches stress on starting and finishing periods strong. Kotsar. We're gonna have to bring it around. That's gonna be a 3-second violation. That's clear. Inglis was there for even 5 seconds, I believe. 11-point lead. Chance now here for KOSHIGAYA to cut into this deficit. Matsuyama at the 1. They're going to milk this clock till the very end. Let's see, they try to look for Suarez. That's a good foul. Matsuzaki on top of the situation there. That will be his first personal, but at the same time, he knows that his squad is not yet in the penalty. He didn't Suarez to get into any position to score. 6.7 remaining. And Yokohama also with just 3 team fouls. They've got one more to give. That's a smart move. Not allowing the defense to come up with a foul. But the 3-pointer will come up short. 10 minutes done here at the Yokohama International Pool. And the B-CORSAIRS looking good as they're up 21-10. Second quarter is underway. 11-point lead for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Sugiura checks in and he promptly hits a shot, extending that lead back up to 14. That matches the biggest lead of the ball game here for the hosts. Could be more. Up and under move. Ooh, KOSHIGAYA got a little too cute there. He thought that was an easy shot. He should have gone up with a power move. Mori will be called for a foul. That should be his second foul. That is first. He had one earlier. Tough defense there from Kenta. He sticks to you like glue. And eventually Matsuyama will lose the basketball. That will be another turnover. Turnover number 9 for Koshigaya. And the second quarter has just started. Inglis looking for Sugiura, gets it back. Damian trying to make his move against Suarez. Slight nudge. That will rattle out though. Gibbs with his second rebound. Gibbs against a much bigger Kotsar. Well, Gibbs is definitely quicker. And he was using his quickness there. First personal foul on Mike. You like now the pace that Koshigaya is trying to set. They're trying to run at every opportunity this time. Now they go to half-court set. Usually when they go to a half-court set, they look for Kai Soto, but there is no Kai Soto for today. Out, listed with an injury. I think resting him more than anything else because of the ankle injury he sustained last Wednesday. Ravenna will check in, as they say, Kenta Mori with his second personal. And free up a shooter. Matsuyama almost traveled. Excellent last line of defense there from Damian. The French national. Nice find. Boy, how did he get away from his defender? He got an easy shot. That's how wily Jeff Gibbs can be. That's going to cut the lead down to 12. LJP comes rushing in. Looks like Inoue is also back, the starting center for today, in place of Kai Soto. He's 6'7", not necessarily 7'3", but 6'7" is quite tall by Japanese standards. Sugiura puts up another three, will overshoot that time. Quicker to the ball are the B-CORSAIRS, and Kiefer Abena will hit a three. He now has 5 points coming off the bench here today, and the lead is at 15. English still down.
少し傷んでしまいました。しばらくお待ちください。選手交代、越谷、18番星川健信が入ります。
So Inglis is still on the ground. Looked like he just got the wind knocked out of him. Let's see if Coach Lassie decides to just send in Gary Clark. Oh, Damien looks a little shaken, which is quite surprising. It would be nice to see again exactly what happened. He's still on the ground. But the trainers are trying to work on him, trying to see exactly what is wrong so they can address the situation. A minute 31 still to be played here before the halftime break. A lot of basketball still to be played. But for Yokohama, they like where they are at, because obviously yesterday they trailed the entire ball game. Now they only trailed at 2-0. And now they're leading by 15. As they continue to work on Damien, here's exactly what happened. So there, he got hit. That was clear, and that would knock the wind out of him. A lot of times when you're not expecting a hit, there's going to be an initial shock. Then eventually you should be okay, but we'll find out if Damien can return to the ball game. He's not heading to the locker room, which is a good sign. As Gary Clark checks back in. Clark has contributed just one rebound, but today they don't need his scoring. They need him to contribute in other departments. Nice swish that time. That'll help their cause. Good basket coming here from the 25-year-old. That's Reita Matsumoto. You can see the B-CORSAIRS a little bit more deliberate here in their offensive patterns as compared to yesterday. Kotsar finds the cutting Kiefer once again. Kiefer now with 7 points. He's moving so well without the basketball. That is a clinic in how to move. 29-15 is our tally. Getting away is LJ Peak. Basket and one opportunity there. Using that pick, quickly went straight downhill. That foul is going to be called on Kiefer, his first, and he will promptly be recalled to the bench. Now a timeout is going to be called here. Coach Lassie wants to talk things over. Main reason for that timeout was because Coach Lassie wanted to be able to change up their defense, because with still 7:33 to be played, open three will not drop. Good offensive rebound there from Kotsar. Kiefer puts up a three. That gets blocked. Possession will still stay here with the B-CORSAIRS. The point I was trying to make was with still 7:33 to be played, the B-CORSAIRS are already in the penalty. So Coach Lassie doesn't want to give up too many free throws here to end the first half. But if you're Koshigaya, you want to be able to push the action. You want to go inside. You want to get those free throws. You want to stop the clock and give yourself a better chance to come back in this ball game. Let's see if Coach Anzai tells his squad to make a conscious effort. Going inside, Clark with the layup. That was in traffic. Brings the lead back up to 14. And that's the first basket for Gary. Looking to run some pick and rolls. There is no mismatch in the switch because it's Clark. Here up against Gibbs. Running shot, fourth shot. I think Gibbs is going to be called for the push. He forced that shot. The defense was all over him. Watch it here. Clark was right there. He could have passed it out. Kiefer trying to play referee there. Made the right call as well. Suarez will be sent in as Gibbs given a rest. That was good defense without fouling. Clark setting that pick. Sudo back to Clark. Clark with a straight line drive. The flip will drop. Back-to-back points here for Gary Clark. It's now a 16-point advantage at 33-17. Open three. Not going to work there for Matsuyama. No call. Suarez just held his ground. That's not a good foul. Kiefer Ravena will be called for his second personal foul. Yes, you are one man down, but at the same time, you just cannot give up a foul that far away, and especially with your team in foul trouble. Second personnel on Kiefer as well. He's got to watch his fouls. He did not play the entire third period yesterday because he was in foul trouble. Kai King back in. Suarez makes the first. This is where they can make a lot of headway from the free throw line. Just when I said that, it's a split. So just 1 point is what they got there. That's great defense. Peak with a steal. He cannot finish though. And Ravena will be fouled. Good chase there from Gary Clark to not allow the easy 2 points. And he played great defense without fouling. Lead is still at 15. Peak talking to the referee there, saying there was a lot of contact. He goes down begrudgingly. Kotsar, you love the fact that he's trying to play within the system. Then he goes hard, and Suarez will be called for that reach in. And that is going to make it 3 team fouls for Koshigaya. All of them happening in the last minute and a half.
イリーガルコンタクトがありました。個人1つ目、チームファウル3つ目。シュートモーションに入っていました。コンサー、2 shots.
So they say the foul is going to be on number 31. That is Shuhei Kitagawa, and not on number 10, Tim Suarez. Kotsar had trouble from the 15-foot line yesterday as well. Misses his first there. Still too strong again. Big rebound by Tim. Now LJ will bring it down. Nice matchup here against Clark. Suarez sets the pick, rolls, doesn't get the pass. Kitagawa tries to go inside. Tim for 2. Assist going to Kitagawa there. Shuhei saw that play developing. Getting that lead down to 13. Clark explodes to the basket. Flips it up and through. Smooth move from Gary Clark. Already who has 3 baskets here today. Only had 3 points yesterday. Today, a much better outing. Back to the action now that an official timeout. Here in the B-League, there is a timeout after the 5-minute mark. A lot of pushing and shoving there. Suarez is not happy. Well, neither is Clark. You can see they got locked. Talking about their arms. Gary Clark is 6'6". Suarez is 6'10".
越谷の10番
Actually
ティム・ス
6'11".
アレス選手にアンスポーツマンライクファウルが宣告されました。
It looks like it's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul
まずは
against Suarez.
ファウルとなります。チームファウルはこれで4つ目。そして先ほどのアンスポーツマンライクファウル、こちらがそのグレードに
Well,
相
some
当するか
frustration
どう
here
かを IRS
on the
インスタント
squad
リ
of
プレイシステムにて
Koshigaya.
レフェリーサイドでチェックを
You
行
can
います。
expect that
しばらくお待ちください。
because they're down big. They're down by 15. That foul, though, will put Koshigaya also in the penalty. Referees will take a look at this and see who actually tried to instigate it.
の結果アンスポーツマンライクファール判定通りとなります。ティム・ソアレス選手個人2つ目のファール、チームファールは4つ目。
So 2 shots coming here now for Gary Clark, who's having a tremendous day. Suarez with his second personal.
さあまずは2本のフリースロー。
Clark had 11 rebounds yesterday, has 3 today, had 3 points, has 6 today. Clark will make both, and it's back to a 17-point lead. Plus, they have ball possession. Daniel Danana in for the first time. Did not play yesterday, but they can definitely use his 6'6" frame. Not to mention his athleticism. He's a big boy. Clark. Inside, there was a lot of contact. As you can see, Daniel Danana takes up a lot of space. Almost got that offensive rebound. There was contact there from Gibbs. Gibbs making a case for himself, saying, I went straight up. But there definitely was contact, so 2 more free throws here for Clark. He's going to miss that one. He was looking to make 3 straight. He could give his squad still their biggest advantage. Nice adjustments from Coach Lassie today. So he's going to go 50% from those last 2 trips. 2 out of 4. Still a 17-point lead though. Gibbs against the double team. They're going to call a foul. But that's on Murid. It's going to be number 3. It might be on Daniel Dan. It is his first. But again, you don't want to foul. You don't want to send the opponent to the free throw line for some easy shots. We're going to have a free throw shooting contest here to end out the first half, because both these teams are already in the penalty. First for Gibbs will drop. Both will cut down that lead to 15. Still a comfortable lead though for the B-CORSAIRS. He got off to a much better start here this Sunday. Look at that ball moving. Crisp. Muri delays. And the problem was Kai King went in for the rebound. There was no shooter. Kai King should have been in his spot. You like the fact that he went in for the offensive rebound to try to help, but at the same time, you've got to do your share. Stay in your position. Sudo will be called for a foul there. Coming back in is Shuhei Kitagawa. Takeru Oba will come in. He can definitely help with his outside sniping. He did in the 4th quarter yesterday, and he helped out in the 1st period today. He's got 5 points. Slowly cutting into that lead. Mike Kotsar will come back in for the home squad. That'll give them more ceiling. Still no report on Damian Inglis. He's there at the end of the bench. He looks okay. Question is, will he be fielded in? Clark from the wing, short. Gibbs will try to push. They want to make this a much more manageable deficit entering the second. Ooh, blowing the cripple there. That would have brought it down to 11. Nice find, Clark. Spin and the basket. Gary Clark now in double digits already. And we're still in the first half with 10. A much better offensive output today as compared to Saturday. Peak for three, yes. You cannot give him that much space. He proved he can make the outside shot yesterday, and he continues to burn the hoops from today. Kotsar. We'll bring it closer. Pass a little bit too tight. Morii, not that time. Trying to cut this down to 10 or 9 with a 3-point shot. They leave Peak once again. He overshoots that time though. Now he'll set up. Kai King tries to explode to the basket. Jumper will drop. Kai King now close to double digits as well. He's got 8 points. So many contributors here offensively for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. He could not rush. Shot clock's down to 5 though. Forces up a prayer. And they say that will not count. The ball was still in his hands when he let it go. Tim Suarez is back. They're going to need his outside shooting as Ida will check in. Hirotoki Ida. Look at that defense there from Hirotoki. And the bench likes it. Coach Anzaido is a little bit worried that he doesn't want to give any more extra free throws. His team is in the penalty. A timeout will be called here by the B-CORSAIRS. Final minute 23. Ravenna. We'll get it to Clark and we'll get it back. Gonna try to use some clock. Here's Gary. Stutter step. Will come up short though. Kai King stopping the basketball from progressing without falling. Where does Koshigaya go? Koshigaya. Suarez with the putback. And Suarez was saying, I got pushed. No foul going to be called. It's going to cut the lead down to 12. Coach Anza is not happy with the none calls.
先ほど越谷アルファーズ安西隆三ヘッドコーチに
Looks
テクニ
like
カルファウルがありました。
Anzai will get a technical foul.
フリースロー1本横浜 B-CORSAIRS シューターはオーバーパケル。
It would be nice to see that again, if we could. As Oba makes the free throw. Anzai continues to explain. The technical foul was called already. Gotta be careful. Time for a possession each. Let's see if Kiefer goes for 2 for 1. No, they won't. Nice look inside, Kai King. So many backside cuts. And it's worked to perfection here for the boys in blue. At least for this Sunday. Suarez inside. That time there wasn't that much contact, but I guess all the constant complaining from Coach Anzai got them that whistle. Kocha will pick up his second.
選手交代越谷31番北川周平そして4番ジェフ・ギブスが入ります。ディフェンスキム・スワレス。
Suarez with 2 important free throws. They want to cut this deficit. They should have less trouble in the second half. All things considered. Suarez knocks down the first. Coach Anzai with some last minute instructions, and Suarez gave back the basketball saying, it's a little too slick for my liking. Gets it back. Second free throw on the way. 15.5 seconds before the halftime break. 10 points now in the contest for Tim. Game clock is at 5. Ravenna splits the defense. The layup is true. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there. Understanding the time. Took it strong to the basket. Got it to drop. And it's a 15-point advantage here for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS at the halftime break. These are the highlights of some of the plays from the first 2 quarters of play. A much better game for the home squad as they got blown away essentially yesterday. Koshigaya won their Saturday affair 80-72. Today, playing with much more purpose. Gary Clark has helped out their cause. Nice spin there. Gets that basket to drop. Clark is in double digits already with 10 points. Yesterday only had 3 points. He did contribute 11 assists though. Check that, 11 rebounds. Damian Inglis was their top scorer yesterday with 18 points. He did well as a starter today, but we're not quite sure if he will return. He left with an apparent injury. As we take a look at the numbers of the first half. Look at the B-CORSAIRS shooting 72% from 2-point distance. Still a dismal 21% from 3, but it doesn't matter. If you shoot 72% from 2, that'll more than make up for it. Look at that. They actually shot 10 more field goals. That's 20 points. Looking at turnover numbers, just too many for the Alphas at 11 there. Only 5 for the squad here of Yokohama. Some more pertinent numbers. Rebounding +5 for Yokohama, 20-15. And the assist department, this is a huge development. 17 assists for Yokohama, only 8 for Koshigaya. Some more numbers on your screens. At 28 and 12, those are the points in the paint. That's why you're shooting 72%, because most of their baskets are inside the shaded area. Now we got the scoring leaders for the team that's ahead. 10 points apiece for Clark and Kai King. Both those individuals came off the bench. Kiefer Avena with 9 points. So all 3 of their leading scorers from the bench. On the other side, Tim Suarez with 10, also coming off the bench. Gibbs was a starter together with LJ Peak, and they have 6 points and 5 points respectively. Let's take a look at the rebounding leaders. Clark with 4, Gibbs with 4. When you talk about assists, Kotsar, the big man with 6 dimes. Well, he's getting doubled a lot, and he's finding the open men. 3 assists on the other hand for LJ Peak. Peak was the leading scorer in that victory yesterday. Actually, the second leading scorer, because Suarez had 20. Peak with 19. Today, Peak not even in the top 3 scorers for his squad. So definitely a lot of adjustments made by Coach Lassie Tuovi as he had another starter in Inglis who came off the bench yesterday. Today coming off the bench was Gary Clark, Kiefer Avena, and Kai King. And all 3 have delivered big numbers coming off that second unit. Oba has been asked to start the second half, and let's see if he can light things up from the outside to get his squad going as they try to protect this 15-point lead. Suarez. Long Tom won't work. They go to Clark. Again, they go to the deliberate set. 3-pointer. Not the best of shots that time from Oba. Gibbs will give it up. I thought he'd like that mismatch against Clark. Nice basket inside. Matsumoto just took it straight to the heart of the defense. Kotsar will give it up. They're going to say he traveled. The moment he had his first spin, he saw there was no entry point. He should have kicked it out. That moment of indecision cost him. It'll be turnover number 6. Now chance of defense once again from the predominantly Yokohama B-CORSAIRS crowd here at the Yokohama International Pool. Still in the perimeter. Shot clock's down to 5. Gibbs forced to put up his 3. Not necessarily his specialty. Muri will go to Clark. Clark left wide open for this 3. It's a little bit off to the right on his shots. Let's see, they try to look for Suarez here. 2-man game. It goes to Gibbs. Not yet at the drop. Kotsar will bring it up. Oh, the big man showing us a lot of great fundamentals there. 2 minutes gone in the third. And they're going to say he changed his pivot foot. So a travel will be called here on Gary Clark. So it doesn't look like Damian English will be fielded in. Coming back in is Ida. That's a quick substitution from Coach Anzai. Suarez will come out. Nice pass, good roll to the basket, and getting fouled there was Jeff. Gibbs makes the first free throw. He's firing in the second. Both squads struggled with their free throws yesterday. Nice find inside, but the defense recovers. Sudo will hit. Koya is a veteran at 27 years old. Ida for 3. No. Suarez tries to put it through and does. Suarez held on to that after he made the basket, and so there's going to be a warning. LJ Peak in. Gibbs out. So only 5 points so far here for LJ Peak, but this is where he comes up with his best stuff in the third and fourth period. Good denial that time, coming from Peak. And the foul is going to be called on Muri, his third. Not necessarily a bad thing because it's Kiefer Avena coming in to take his spot. Kiefer really is the starter. Matsuzaki also in. Well, the fans of Yokohama very concerned about Damian Inglis. Will he come back? Right now their team is up by 12. Pulling the trigger and misfiring on everything. Ravenna gets off a great pass to the wing, and Matsuzaki That combination has worked. They both come in together also in the first half. Leads back up to 14. Peak looking for space. Nice layup there. Coming from Matsumoto. Matsumoto has helped out in relief. They've got a help by committee because there is no Kai Soto. Scoring wise, rebounding wise, Kotsar with a left-handed hook drops. Good setup there from Kiefer. Active hands once again for Clark. Matsuzaki was trying to get off a lead pass, but he got fouled by Ida. First personal foul there on Hirotoki.
Yokohama Senshiko Tai, number 23, King Kai.
Approaching the halfway mark of the third. Still in control of this ball game are the B-CORSAIRS. Out of time on their shot clock. Kotsar, that's a great move. And also a very poor gamble from Tim Suarez. 8 points now in the contest here for the big man from Estonia. Foul's going to be called there on Clark, on Suarez. They got into a little shoving match in the first half. Suarez doing smart thing once again, clipping the arm here. That's exactly what Gary Clark is alluding to. That's what happened actually in the first half. Another steal. Mike has shown that he's got very active hands. Already with 2 interceptions today. Matsuzaki will have to bring it out. Kiefer almost lost it to the wing. Kai King for 3. Just short. Kiefer was there for the offensive rebound. They got a brand new 14. Kiefer with a jumper from 16 feet, but there will be a foul in the defense. That's a nice pick set there by Mike, getting Kiefer free. Trying to get around the defender was Kitagawa. That will be his second personal foul. Jeff Gibbs is back in. Yusei Sugiura is back in action. He hit a 3 earlier. He came up with a few ill-advised shots yesterday that eventually did his team in. Nice tip. Kitagawa will step back, will come up short. Kotsar with the offensive rebound again. Kiefer says, we got a lot of time. Why rush? Kotsar once again. And they're going to call him for too many steps once again. That's going to be a second traveling violation here in the third. Lead us at 16. Can the Alphas get it down to a more manageable level? Gibbs, couple of moves, will misfire though. King will pick it up. They'll try to push. Sugiura back to King. Another wait for their entire troops to settle in. Kai King, that's a perfect pass. Kitagawa will miss though. Wow, Kitagawa can't believe how he missed that layup. Looking at the assist numbers, 20 assists already for the B-CORSAIRS. That should have been 21. Kai King says, how did you miss that? So much for an assist for me. Iida replaced. 3:32 to be played here in the third. Well, the possession still here with the blue shirts. King will launch and overshoot. Enough is enough, says LJ Peak. What a pick there from Gibbs. Three will drop. They needed that badly. And finally, Matsuyama finding his target. They took advantage of the fact that they were playing 5-on-4. Keeper again brings it down. Kiefer will put up a three. A little bit too strong. Long rebound goes to King. Back to Kiefer. Matsuzaki, yes! You've got to love the ball movement here from the B-CORSAIRS. 5 points now for Matsuzaki. All those 5 points here in the third. And a timeout will once again be called by Koshigaya. Two early timeouts called by Koshigaya in the first quarter as things started to get out of hand. And they've never been able to really cut into this deficit. LJ Peak will be called for too many steps that time. So even if he made the basket, it wouldn't have counted. Still a 16-point lead, as Coach Anzai says. Okay, you try to run the play, I like it. But next time, don't travel. Kiefer calling out the play once again. 2:30 to be played here in the third. Kotsar will bring it out. Now they got to make their move. Shot clock down to 6. And again, Kotsar gets away. Not too much Peak can do at 6'5" against a 6'11" Kotsar in the shaded area. It's now an 18-point advantage. They need to score here. They need to cut into this deficit. That's a 4th shot there coming from Peak. Some color developing between Sugiura and Gibbs. We're going to keep an eye on that. Suarez inserted once again. they're going to need is outside sniping. As Gibbs gets replaced, Clark back in. So there is no Damien Inglis. We might not see him till their next match. Kiefer left wide open. Will overshoot though. Another offensive rebound for Clark. Here in the third period, they've had so many off boards. Already 4. Sugiura sets up. Short that time. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Suarez. Suarez inside. Related line for 2 shots. That foul just might put Yokohama in the penalty. And they are in the penalty with 1 minute and 10 remaining. First is good. Still a sizable lead here for the squad of Yokohama. It's now cut down to 16. Cots are back. I think they want Clark to be fresh for the 4th. Only playing with 2 imports here. As Gibbs is getting ready to check back in. Sugiura all day to shoot. He had too much time. Lead pass. Track down. Peak. Not the best of passes. Almost a steal. Shot clock continues. Suarez with a spin. Gets denied. What an effort there for Kai King trying to save it. 1 second in the shot clock here. Quite surprised they're not using Daniel Dan Nana. He was an athletic big. And here he comes. He can surely help, especially against Gibbs. Well, foul's going to be called even before the inbound. That's not what you want to do though if you're Nana. Nana's going to pick up a foul. Here it was. He wrapped up Gibbs even before the inbound. That's not a smart play. There was only 1 second remaining in the shot clock. Gibbs will cut down the lead to 15. Gibbs will make both. They want Clark inside. They need to score here. They want to increase their lead heading into the 4th. They know that Koshigaya will make a run. Four-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Just some explanations. So they don't want Clark to come in. So Nana's got to come back out. which is quite surprising though, because they made the 2 free throws. You can change the individual.
代わってコートに入りましたが、まだプレーが進んでいない状況、時計が進んでいない状況ということで、
this,
ナ
but
ナ選手が交代で外に出ることができません。
So Nana will check
選
back
手
in.
交代が認められないということです。改めてナナ・ダニエル・ダン選手がコー
No,
トに戻りま
Nana's
す。
gonna come in. But Gary Clark was the one who came in for him. Gary Clark stays in the ball game. Okay, everything set for the final seconds. Koshigaya has one more foul to give. Expecting to use it. There was the foul. That's smart basketball here from Matsuyama. That's a foul they could give. Only his second. And now both teams in the penalty. Now no more fouls can be issued by either squad. Ida back in. Keith will try to make his move. Gets denied that time by Gibbs. And he falls hard on his backside. There was a slick portion there. Dangerous fall. Watch it here. And then he slipped. Almost landed on his hip. That's a big stinger. And she says, what's the time on the clock? It's 1.4, Kiefer. More than enough time for a catch and shoot before we go into the final quarter. So Matsuzaki will check back in. He's a shooter. Catch and shoot. That was the play. They got off a shot but didn't drop. But heading into the fourth, still a 14-point advantage enjoyed by Yokohama at 59-45. Welcome to the fourth quarter. Welcome to the Yokohama International Pool. Final 10 minutes and the B-CORSAIRS with 14-point advantage, but they are less one import, but that's going to drop here for one of the imports that is available from Estonia. That's Mike Kotsar. He now has 12 points. Quick move there against Tim Suarez. He's got a bonus free throw. So it looks like Kotsar and Gary Clark will have to go the rest of the way because Damian Inglis can't go after he left in the second period with an injury. Kotsar makes that free throw. That's bad news for Koshigaya. Leads back up to 17. Suarez can't unload. Nice move. Just puts Kotsar there in the spin cycle. Look at the methodical basketball being played once again by the B-CORSAIRS here. It's been like that from start to finish so far. Almost a steal. Kotsar's got to make his move. Forces that one up. Well, the shot clock was winding down. He had no choice. He likes the substitution patterns here of Coach Lassie. Not starting out Kiefer Avena. He might bring him back at about the 7-minute mark to finish this game off, but giving Kiefer some needed rest. Gibbs asking for it. He's not going to challenge Kotsar though. They're off and running. Kotsar will stop, but a foul will be called. Kitagawa giving that one up. That's his third. Actually, Kotsar wasn't making a move to the basket. He didn't want to come up with that early of a foul because now you have two team fouls. Checking in, Matsuyama. Peak is coming right back in here. Great bounce pass. Clark with a slam. Kotsar showing everybody that he can really issue a lot of assists. Misfiring there. Matsuyama for three. No. They dodged the bullet. Coach Lassie saying, take your time. We are up. No need to rush. We don't need any more turnovers. It's a 17-point advantage. Kotsar's push shot. Yes, that'll drop. And the lead is now back up to 18. With 2 minutes gone, Koshigaya saying, we need to call another timeout. Back to the action. It's now or never for the troops of Anzai. That'll drop. That's what they needed. 3-point play will definitely help their cause. 18 points now in the contest here for Tim Suarez. He had 20 yesterday. He's going to need a whole lot more today. Nice drop step and spin. And one more free throw coming. Clark with his 4th personal foul. That is going to be trouble for the B-CORSAIRS. It looks like they're going to have to replace Clark. And Sugiura will check in his place. It's going to be a very important 3 minutes here for Sugiura to be able to spell his import. Not quite sure if you want to bring him in even at the 5-minute mark. That might be a good time to bring in Kiefer to give his squad more stability and also an additional scorer. They can look for Oba. Oba inside, gets away. And Kotsar with another assist. That is assist number 8. Mike Kotsar working on a triple-double with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. A foul will be called once again. Takeru will be called for that foul. The lead is 18 once again. First personal foul on Takeru. These are free throws that cannot be missed by the Alphas if they want to have any chance of coming back here. They're also hobbled. They don't have Kai Soto for today. On the other side now, in the same boat are the B-CORSAIRS because they cannot field Damien Inglis back because of an injury. They do have a 16-point lead, but right now, another one of their imports, Gary Clark, is on the bench because of 4 personals. They set up Sugiura, and Sugiura hits. That's huge. He's in there to spell Gary Clark, and he hit a big 3. Not able to answer back. Kotsar with his 8th rebound. So he's at 15, 8, and 8. Sugiura will not launch. They're going to use a little bit of clock. They're trying to buy some time for their import. Mori inside, goes to the left hand, it drops! And the lead is now 21, courtesy of Kenta Morii. Gibbs with the offensive rebound. They're going to need to score. Talking about the boys in white. Gibbs knows it. Puts up a 3. Not his strongest suit. Now Morii will bring it down once again. Expect Kiefer Bennett to come in at the 5-minute mark. And then maybe with 4 minutes to play, they bring in Gary Clark as well. Everything working perfectly for Coach Lassie. Missed there from Mike. He thought he got fouled. Coming from the back. Takeru Oba coming out of nowhere. Tapping that out and getting the steal. Kai King will check in. So still no Kiefer. Everybody contributing here for the B-CORSAIRS. Nice smile there from Takeru. Second personal foul going to be called there. Number 12, that is Matsumoto. Kai King now at the 1. Morii. No look pass. Straight to the offensive player. Peak will be fouled. Peak has not got into any sort of a rhythm here today. That'll be the fourth personal foul of Murii, and here comes Kiefer.
チームファウル3つ目選手交代横浜ナンバー15
That big three from Sugiura might have just given Gary Clark an extra minute on the bench. Matsuyama's back. They're going to need to score here. No question about it. Time is running out. Peak will come up short. Kotsar another rebound. That is rebound number 9. Past the 5-minute mark. Kotsar with a handoff. King launches. A little bit too strong. Peak will try to push. Against a double team. Peak gets it. That might be an offensive foul. No, it's going to be a block. Kotsar can't believe it. He comes up with a smile. There you heard him saying he couldn't believe it. We're going to step away. Official timeout. 4:28 to be played, and still a 21-point advantage enjoyed by Yokohama. Four minutes, 28 seconds remaining in this ball game. Yokohama with a 21-point lead. One of their imports, Damien Inglis, out. Another one of their world imports in Gary Clark with 4 personal fouls. And with 4:28 still to be played, they're in the penalty. That sets up a good opportunity here for LJ Peak and company for one last comeback. Can they get it done? Will they have enough time? We'll find out. The foul's going to be called on Iida. That's a foul you just can't give, because now you're in the penalty as well. Poor foul that time from Iida. And now it's going to be a free throw shooting contest. They quickly double Kiefer. They get it past the timeline. Sugiura back to Ravenna. They're going to use some clock here, which is a wise move. They do have a 19-point lead. Mathematically still possible, but you got to make shots and make stops. They got the stop there. Koshigaya now needs to score here. Will Suarez force the issue? He was looking for his 3. Will give it up. Peak once again. Peak inside. A little bit too strong on that layup. And again, Ravenna and company will burn clock. Under 4 minutes to be played. Things getting really physical. Sugiura. A little bit too strong. Suarez to the wrong teammate. Now they got another 24 seconds because they said there was a change of possession and a foul is going to be called on Suarez. That's a poor foul.
KOSHIGAYA 10番ティム・スワレス個人4つ目
Another 30 seconds and mathematically this will not be possible anymore. In fact, it's quite bleak as it stands right now. There's Raven on the line for 2 shots. Suarez will score there. And again, they go to their 4-cornered offense, which is smart. Time is now on their side. That will be the dagger. Three will not drop. There was a push there from Suarez. Good boxing out from Clark. And that's ball game. Team Suarez will foul out. Suarez will finish with 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. So Yokohama will improve to 6-8. Koshigaya, after back-to-back victories, will have their record drop to 3-11. And Coach Anzai knows the situation, so he's going to rest his imports as he sends in an all-Japanese crew. As Clark heads to the line. Clark now with 13 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. A tremendous effort, especially because they had no Damian Inglis for the second half. Looks like Gary Clark will also be lifted. That's a good decision. Coming in his place. They have number 2. That is Rico Sasayama. Daniel Danana with the rebound. Now he's able to contribute.
2 minutes.
Nice look there at Sasayama. Late addition to this squad. He wasn't listed on the opening day roster. But he now has a chance to play. Nothing there. That shot attempt from him though. Foul's going to be called. Free throws coming here for the squad of the ALPHAS. It's not going to help their cause though. We're just looking for the final score here. Still, you like the effort as Daniel Danana will pick up a foul. That's his third. Getting some coaching there as well. Kenshin Hoshikawa on the line. "23-year-old will make the second." So Riko Sasayama is 24 years old, standing 6'1". That's him there. Almost traveled. Almost lost possession. Just about 90 seconds remaining. They get it in to Sasayama again. Daniel Danana tries to go to his left hand. Now they're going to use 14 seconds again of this shot clock, but a foul's going to be called. That's a poor foul from Rike. Kaito will pick up a personal here. You don't want to be giving easy shots, not at this stage. You're already down by 22 at 80-58. Could be more. Sugiura makes both. So a 24-point advantage. Long three-pointer there from the big man, Inoue. Well, you know these players will want more. Daniel Danana, trying to get the offensive rebound, will be fouled. So Daniel Dan will head to the line for 2 shots. So the clean crew are in. And they'd like to be able to get some points on the board if possible. Daniel Danana is the biggest among all the players on the floor here. Will misfire on that first free throw though. A little bit too strong. He comes in, gets his own miss, and flips it up for 2. That was pure effort there from Daniel Danana. He just wanted that more than anybody else on the floor. And he got it. Hashimoto, the veteran here for some cleanup duties, together with Kaito Shike. You know, he asks for it. He's got the size advantage. Kicks it out. Hashimoto for 3, yes. A lot of pressure in the backcourt, and a foul is going to be called at Inoue. These are poor fouls. You want to be able to have some pressure, yes, but you cannot send your opponents to the line. Not when you're down by this big. This could make it 25-point win. Kai King is an exceptional shooter. Gets that lead back up to 24. Coach Lassie, a happy man for sure. The Finnish national coach will pick up a victory here. 86-61, so it's a 25-point advantage. Getting away for 2 is Hashimoto. He's got 5 points here in the last 30 seconds. And they're going to force a turnover. That started out with the inbounder. You cannot give an inbound pass that close to the baseline. That baseline acts as a third defender because they sent a double team. You can see the boys in white still want to score. Hashimoto, not that time. And it doesn't look like Yokohama will try to score here. They've got the comfortable lead. They just need to get it in bounds. And they still foul. Sugiura says, thank you very much. I can get 2 more points. And you can see Coach Lassie saying, why are they fouling? What's the point? We've won the ball game. To equal their biggest lead of the ball game at 25. No, there's going to be a miss. They're going to try to go for one last shot, that's for sure. Shike can't get that to drop, and another rebound will be picked up there by Sugiura. So the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS are able to come up with a victory here over Koshigaya. After losing yesterday, they win this one, and this one big, 87-63. We're going to hear from Coach Lassie. Quite possibly Gary Clark. Coach Anzai did everything he possibly could, but again, short of their starting big man, there's nothing you can do. They led 2-0, and then it was all downhill this Sunday afternoon for the visiting squad. Don't go away. We want you to hear the interviews and also some of the numbers and the highlights before we call it a day. These are the next games for Koshigaya and for Yokohama. They're looking at their numbers. Wanted to make sure that they got everything. And I think there was something they were laughing about because of Daniel Danana. Well, he likes it, and they can all laugh because it's a good day for them, because they have picked up a victory here at the Yokohama International Pool. Now we've got interviews. Well, Daniel Danana is not yet done entertaining the crowd. He's a fan favorite, that's for sure. And the fans that have come over here to the Yokohama International Pool are just ecstatic with this victory as they see their squad improve to 6-8. So still in the locker room is Damian Inglis. We do hope he's okay. And the fans hoping he comes back for their next outing. Here now is Coach
Konnichiwa.
Lassie Tuovi.
And once again, thank you for the great support.
改めましてブースの皆さん本当に熱い応援今日もありがとうございました。
I don't want to speak a lot because after 5 games in a week, the players are very tired to hear my voice.
ここ5試合もずっとプレーして選手たちも疲れていると思うので正直今はあまり話したくないんですけど
But what I want to say, they did today great effort and they showed some heart.
それでも選手の皆さんは本当にいいハートを持って全力を尽くしてくれました。
So let's all give a hand for the players.
なのでブースの皆さん選手のために全員拍手をしてください。
Thank you. We will see in December, little break we all needed, and we will get back soon.
これからバイウィークになるんですけどしっかり休んでまた12月皆さんの前でいいプレーできるように頑張っていきたいと思います。
ありがとうございます。
ラッシー・トービーヘッドコーチありがとうございました。
続きまして本日一番熱かった選手としてバスケットライブで最も多くファイヤーボタンを押された選手に贈られるオンファイヤー賞の発表です。
本日のオンファイヤーはナンバー8ゲイリー・クラーク。ゲイリー・クラーク選手には副賞として賞金が贈られます。それではゲイリー・クラーク選手のフォトセッションです。ゲイリー・クラーク選手おめでとうございます。
続きまして最も印象に残った選手に贈られる和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞の発表です。
本日の和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞はナンバー40大場健。大場健選手には副賞として和光産業様より賞金が贈られます。フォトセッションが行われています。大場健選手おめでとうございます。
最後に本日最も活躍した選手に贈られるウェインズトヨタ神奈川 MVP 賞の発表です。
本日のウェインズトヨタ神奈川 MVP 賞はナンバー21マイコッツァー。マイコッツァー選手には副賞としてウェインズトヨタ神奈川様より堀西食事券5万円分が贈られます。スパイス堀西がプロデュースした焼肉堀西は2023年10月にオープンしたウェインズパーク海老名に出店しています。マイコッツァー選手おめでとうございます。
それではインタビューに移ります。まずはオンファイヤー賞に輝きましたゲイリー・クラーク選手
Tremendous numbers here for Mike Kotsar, almost at a triple-double. And now let's hear from Gary Clark.
Konnichiwa. We appreciate you all for coming out the last 2 nights. Obviously, last night was a heartbreak, but we bounced back today. We couldn't do it without you all.
2日間皆さん応援本当にありがとうございました。皆さんのおかげで本当に今週末は頑張ったと思います。
We get a little break here, but we're very thankful, and hopefully you all just continue to come out and show the support. It's amazing. It's definitely the energy we need to keep pushing forward.
これからまたバイウィークに入るんですけど、バイウィークの後も皆さんの応援が本当に必要となるので、皆さんこれからも引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。
B.LEAGUEクラーク選手おめでとうございます。皆様大きな拍手を改めてお願いします。
続きまして和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞に輝きました大場健選手より一言いただきます。大場選手お願いします。
今日もたくさんの応援ありがとうございました。昨日のゲームからしっかりカムバックすることができて、こうやって勝てたのも本当に皆さんの応援のおかげです。今日はありがとうございました。
大場健選手、和光産業プレゼンツ MIP 賞おめでとうございます。大きな拍手をお送りください。
最後にウェインズトヨタ神奈川 MVP 賞に輝きましたマイク・コッツァー選手より一言いただきます。コッツァー選手お願いします。
Thank you so much for coming out. Really couldn't have done it without you.
皆さん、体育館に来て応援してくれて本当にありがとうございました。皆さんの応援が本当に必要でした。
We'll keep on fighting as a team, and hopefully we will bring a whole lot more victories in this gym.
これからもチーム一丸となって戦い続けるので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。
マイク・コッツァー選手、ウェインズトヨタ神奈川 MVP 賞おめでとうございます。大きな大きな拍手を。
A while ago, Takeru Oba, in a brief statement, he just thanked the fans for all their support, and he says, without your support, we could have not won this game. So you can see the players really just acknowledging the support that they've gotten from the fans here at the Yokohama International Pool, and that's why they play hard for all these fans.
Konnichiwa. We are very lucky with Mike that we have an opportunity. One of the best thing in sports to represent our countries.
自分自身もそうなんですけど、隣にいるマイクも本当に自分の国を代表してバスケをできるっていうのは本当に幸せなことです。
Like Japan, also with Yuki, has showed past years. That's privilege, and it's always time to be with your friends, your teammates from the past, and it's always a special time.
川村選手同様、やっぱり自分の国を代表して、バスケをプレーする自分の試合だったり友達と一緒にバスケできるっていう幸せっていうのは本当にいいことです。
And for me, I'm lucky because I also have a great staff here with Kenji, Jukka, Daiki, taking care of the team, and we will be for sure, maybe even better, ready in 3 weeks.
でこの B-CORSAIRS のチームでは本当に頼りになるコーチ陣がいっぱいいるので、自分がいない中でも、コーチ陣たちがこのチームを引っ張ってくれると信じています。
So go Finland!
Go Finland!
ラッシュトービーヘッドコーチからのメッセージでした。続いてマイク・コッツァー選手お願いします。
Yeah, as Lassi said, it's an honor to represent Estonia, to represent your home country. Yeah, really excited for it, and also excited to come back and hopefully take this club into new heights, get a whole lot more victories.
ラッシーヘッドコーチが言ったように、やっぱり自分の出身国、自分の国を代表してプレーできるっていうのは本当に幸せなことですし、しっかり国を代表してプレーしてまた戻ってきた時には B-CORSAIRS をもっともっと強くできるようにこれからも頑張っていきたいなという気持ちでいっぱいです。
Go Estonia!
Go Estonia!
So both these individuals will be representing different countries because, as we mentioned, Coach Lassi is the coach of the Finland national squad, and Mike Kotsar will be playing for Estonia in what they're calling the FIBA International break, as Kai Soto, AJ Edu will be recalled for Gilas Pilipinas, who will be playing 2 home games in the 3rd week of November here in Manila, Philippines. So the B-League will be back after 3 weeks. Final week on the 30th is our next broadcast schedule.
選手ヘッドコーチのフォトセッションとなります。選手とヘッドコーチのフォトセッションです。そしてさらに選手のフォトセッションとなります。選手のフォトセッションとなります。ありがとうございました。では選手の皆さん、スタッフの皆さん、整列ください。リソナグループ B リーグ2024-25ウェインズトヨタ神奈川プレゼンツ横浜 B-CORSAIRS vs 越谷アルファス、本日も熱い応援ありがとうございました。この後選手がコートを一周いたします。ぜひ選手にエールを送ってください。さあタオルをお持ちの方はぜひタオルを選手たちに向けアピールをお願いします。Just the autograph. 次なる戦い、それぞれの戦いに向けぜひ多くのファンを届けていただきたいと思います。
After all those photos, enjoy the highlights here of this win from the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. For the fans of Kai Soto and the rest of Koshigaya, they had their day yesterday, but today belongs to Yokohama, Kiefer Avena, Gary Clark, Mike Kotsar, Kai King, and the rest of the boys in blue. They got off to a very good start In fact, their defense held Koshigaya to just 10 points in that first period while they scored 21. So they had an 11-point lead after the opening quarter. They hit a lot from three. Yesterday they were a dismal 20% from there. Today they were at 40. Jeff Gibbs flexing his muscles there. But the problem is he and his squad didn't really have too much to flex about. Suarez there gets away from the outstretched arms of Clark. He would finish with 21 points, but it wasn't enough. They needed to score more. 21 points is okay for an import, but when you don't have somebody like Kai Soto in the lineup, you're going to need to add a little bit more. You need to be able to distribute those points around. LJ Peak looked like he still had his scorching shooting from yesterday, but that was his only three. Kiefer Avena to end the quarter there with a layup. At the half, it was 46-31 in favor of Yokohama. Suarez should go to work. Will be called for delay of game there. Nice layup from Matsumoto. But unfortunately, the guards were not really able to produce big numbers today, while Kotsar did his usual damage inside, close to a triple-double. He would finish with 15 points. He had 10 rebounds and 8 assists. Third quarter was just about even. And as we head into the fourth period, it was 59-45, still in favor of the hometown B-CORSAIRS. There's another one of those assists coming from Mike, who will be playing for Estonia in this FIBA window coming up. Suarez, let's see if he will be recalled to help out the Brazil national squad. Segura will check in because of the 4 personal fouls of Gary Clark. He hit that big three, and that just opened the floodgates for his squad. Sudo joins the scoring act. You can see the way they pass that ball around. That's why they had so many assists. Yokohama would finish with 27 assists. Here's Daniel Danana in garbage time. Picking up a basket there. That will lead us to our final score, 87-63, a victory for the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. They shot 70% at the half from 2. Now it went down, but still 66% is more than average. They only shot 20% from 3, but it didn't matter. Free throws just about even. 13 turnovers for the B-CORSAIRS, 15 for the ALPHAS. But the big number really was 27 assists for Yokohama and just 16 for Koshigaya. In terms of rebounding, look at this. 49 rebounds for Yokohama and only 30 for the ALPHAS. 50-26, almost double there with the points in the paint. That was a big story here today. Looking at the 17 and 5 on your screens as well. Those are the points off turnover. So that's plus 12. That's too big a margin. Scoring leaders for the winners. The B-CORSAIRS have 15 points from Kotsar. Clark would contribute with 14. And Kai King would finish with 12. In a losing effort, Suarez with 23. 9 for Gibbs and 7 for Peak. That's a far cry from Peak's 19 yesterday. If you want some rebounding numbers, 10 rebounds for Kotsar, 8 rebounds for Clark, 4 for Sudo. 8 rebounds for Suarez, 7 for Gibbs, and 5 for Peak. There's a triple-double watch on Mike Kotsar from Estonia. 15, 10, and 8 in 33 minutes of action. Playing a little bit more because they did have Damian Inglis for the second half. And that's going to do it here for our coverage. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Till next time, take care. Have a good week ahead. God bless everybody.